Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. We've got an incredibly exciting update for Palworld that will be dropping by the end of this month. Once again, I said it before, but I feel like Palworld's 2025 is going to be even more consequential than its launch year of 2024 will launch in early access for a wide variety of reasons, and this latest update is going to be a significant one, and it will be dropping by the end of this month. So let's talk about it. As noted in a Palworld post on the Steam community page, Palworld Crossplay update to be released in March. Multiplayer with all versions of the game and world transfers for pals will be available. About the Crossplay update, this update will implement multiplayer between different platforms and the ability to move pals between worlds. Crossplay is supported between all currently released platforms, including Steam, Xbox, PS5, and Mac. Please enjoy Crossplay with your family and friends. You know, I look at the all currently released platforms. It would be great if, you know, alongside Steam, Xbox, PS5, and Mac, maybe they could eventually get the Switch 2 in there, but I don't know if that's something that they can cross that bridge, but nevertheless, for more details, please check the release notes that will be published on the day of the update, and we'll talk about that when the update drops. This is a huge update, incentivizing people to play together on a variety of different platforms, and cross-platform play has just become more of a standard in gaming as a whole, which has been fantastic to see, mind you. I remember back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, the debate about cross-platform play and whether or not it could actually happen was always going around, and people wanted it, but then there was always the it's Xbox's side, it's PlayStation side. No, they figured it out, and now most games in general just have cross-platform play, which is fantastic to see, and Palworld will be the latest title. And I had said, again, that Palworld is going to have a big year in 2025. 2024 was obviously a monstrous year with the launch of the game. The launch was a lightning in a bottle moment, and that's what you got to realize about those lightning in a bottle moments. A lot of the times, that isn't sustainable. Sparking Zero had a same thing where I feel like that game was a lot of lightning in a bottle, nostalgia, the moment was right. However, what is the long-term prospects of this IP? Now, Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball. It's huge and it's established and it's not going to have any problem whatsoever, but you can see Sparking Zero, the interests of that game fell off, to say the least, and the interest of a game is naturally going to wane, but for Palworld, it matters so much more since this is a new IP getting off the ground, and 2025 is going to be a far bigger year in terms of learning about the long-term prospects of the game. Sure, that lightning in a bottle moment was cool. The 2 million plus concurrent Steam players was cool, but that was never going to be sustainable. 2025 will give us an idea of what is going to be the sustainability of Palworld and what's the future going to look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Obviously, there's a lot going on. They've just dropped the Faybreak update in December. That was huge and really reignited a lot of interest in the game. They've got the impending Nintendo lawsuit going on, or the concurrent Nintendo lawsuit going on, and how that transpires is going to be huge for the future of this game, and whether or not they're going to have to make adjustments to various aspects of the game. And then by the end of this year, you would think that the game would be coming out of early access into its full release, and that is going to be incredibly interesting, because what updates do they have left for the game? I feel like from a content standpoint, what you already got in Palworld is very much worth the $30. And by the way, the game is on sale right now, 25% off for $22.49. Special promotion only available for a day, but the Steam Spring Sale kicks off tomorrow, so I think it's just gonna roll over and it'll be running the entire during the entirety of the Spring Sale. I think they just rolled out this deal because they wanted to celebrate the cross-platform play announcement, and I believe the deal's on the PlayStation Store as well, but you look at the updates to come, and then once it comes out of early access, is that going to reignite a level of interest? You would have to think it will, and I'm not saying it'll get to 2 million concurrent players. Right now, it's still at a very healthy 50,000 concurrent players as of the recording of this video. 40,000? It's about 45,000 as of the recording of this video. Guys, that's still a super healthy number, and remember, this isn't a live service game. This is a pay-to-play title that you buy it once, and then it's yours to own and play forever. A lot of people just finished all the content of the game, and that's fine. You move on with your life. You're not supposed to play. That's not the natural course of games, that you just pick up a game and you play it for eons and forever. The content in Palworld has already been very much worth the $30, but once this game gets another content update, if it comes out of early access, then we'll get the prospects of, okay, what's to come with Palworld? Are we gonna do paid expansions? I have been of the mindset, and this is very selfish, that I personally want some sort of story-driven campaign component, and given the resources that they have, I feel like they can do that, and it can be worthwhile, and that can expand the franchise as well. There's a lot of opportunities to do various things to expand Palworld as an IP, and we already know that Krafton is working on a mobile game. That's a big element to it. Sony's in partnership. Can they pivot this into an anime at some point? I think, you know, the anime territory and all of that, that's where I think Nintendo has an issue. I don't think they would have an issue with Palworld if it just came out, not a lot of people cared about it, and it didn't have the potential to be a juggernaut IP. The problem we have here is Palworld has legitimate potential to be a juggernaut IP where it can break through in multimedia, in terms of a television series, in terms of, you know, them monetizing it in other ways. Palworld absolutely has the potential to do that, and I think that's what Nintendo is a little bit scared of. And they have no reason to be scared. The Switch 2 is going to come out, the next Pokemon game is going to come out, ZA is going to come out, they're going to sell millions upon millions of copies, they're going to make money hand over fist. I just feel like Palworld existing shouldn't be a big deal for them. Like, Palworld can exist, Pokemon could exist, and I guarantee you a lot of people are just going to play both games, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal in terms of, you know, it actually doing damage to Nintendo. I guess you could look at it from the standpoint that Palworld's being received incredibly well. 314,000 reviews, 94% positive on Steam. It was stuck at 93% for a while. Was at 92%? But now it's 1% shy of that overwhelmingly positive threshold. And I think, you know, stuff like that Nintendo probably doesn't find ideal. You know, they don't care about the Nexomons of the world coming out, and yeah, it has an audience, but it's not like it's this vast audience, and it's not like Nexomon has this potential to become this absolute juggernaut IP like Palworld does. No slight on Nexomon, it can be, you know, doing its own thing, but it'll exist. Palworld has potential to be a legitimate juggernaut of an IP, and I think, again, that's what scares Nintendo. But 2025 is going to bring with it a lot of interesting developments for Palworld, and I think that's why this year is going to be far more consequential for Palworld in totality than 2024. Even if in 2024 you look at the launch and you look at the concurrent player count, this year, when you have the official release, when you have more content updates, when you have whatever's going on with the lawsuit continue to unfold, there's so many variables in play here, and I don't know exactly how that's going to go. It might not turn out well. By the end of this year, we might be looking at it as, you know, Palworld had its moment. The lawsuit did what the lawsuit was intended to do by Nintendo. Absolutely. They are not playing around. They want to do damage to Pocket Pair. Let's be real here. That's what they want to do. Hopefully, that doesn't come to fruition, but, you know, you would just hope that the game continues to make major strides. And that Faebreak update was sizable, and I don't think we're going to have another update at the size of Faebreak, but another small content update, then rolling into 1.0, and then talking about what we're going to do in 26 in terms of maybe paid expansions. I think that could be pretty exciting, but that'll do it for me. Again, cross-platform play will be coming, and the future of Palworld as far as 2025, it's going to be a big, big year, and you're already seeing the signs of that. This is a major update, and very interesting things to come, but that'll do it for me. The full patch notes will be dropping by the end of this month, and I'll certainly be going over that, and the game is discounted again, $22.49 on that for that price point, and remember, the game is going to go up in price once it comes out of early access, so $22.50 is a great deal. I would imagine it's going to be at least 40 bucks coming out of early access, maybe even 50, but I think 40 is more likely. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.